Well, hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to look at another church. You know, we like our churches on this channel. We're in Norwich on Thorpe Road, so just so you can map it for us. Anyway, come along, travel with me. Let's go and take a look at this church. More details to come. Now, as you can see, nice little backdrop with the river there. River Yar, I think that is. So, like I said, we're on Thorpe Road, and we're going to head in to Thorpe St Andrew, Church of Thorpe St Andrew. So let's take a look. Now, talking of backdrops, river there, how nice is that? That is great in the summer, and tell you now, you get lots of people have a little stroll along the river. Anyway, as you can see, we're at Thorpe St Andrew Church. We're going to have a look around. There's a derelict kind of part at the front, and then the church is used at the moment at the back. So we'll I'll turn the camera around. We'll have a look. So I've just opened up for you. Still got the flags from the WWII day. And obviously this is the older part. Obviously I don't know the whole history of this. Please check it out. Like I said, I leave that for you guys to do. I know some people don't like me doing that, but I prefer you guys to do it, so then you can get the actual facts from the experts. Nice bench here, let's have a look around. Let's just take a look. So this is obviously an older part, and then like I said, we've got the more modern part at the back. As you can see there, just come and step over this side a bit, so you can see obviously some of the ruined parts here. So I'm assuming there was either I've got a feeling there was a priory here all the way along this. There's quite a lot of historical bits at Thorpe Road. So obviously you can see the derelict part tower, and then obviously the tower we use now, the bell tower. So what we will do, I will head this way. We'll keep running, keep the old footage going, and we'll take you through this derelict part, which I assume would have been a gateway at some point. Let's just have a look. I've been meaning to do this one for quite a while. But yeah, as you can see, just to zoom in so you can see that bit, and then we'll just come back down again. And obviously this is one of the windows now. But yeah, let's just carry on through. And obviously this is the church that we use now. So I've never been in this one. So, but quite a looks like a very well kept church. Got the old mesh on, but to stop the pigeons, as we know they like to take home. And these are when we get derelict places, as we saw in some of the other Norwich videos. But some of the stained glass on this, to see if we can cover some of this. I'm going to see if we can get inside, but I'm not 100% certain. So I'll see what I can do, because I really want to see what some of these windows look like. I want to see what some of these windows look like on the inside. And then obviously we've got some private property over there. But like I said, as usual, I love these wooden doors though. But no security mesh, which is good to see, because we like to see these in their original state. And then we'll just show you the tower from this side. Get that. Okay, so as we've covered kind of where the front is and where you come in, so we're going to see if we can have a look around the back now. And as you can see on the ruin side, if I can just show that up, you can see some of the old wall there that would have been there as well. Lots of little different bits and pieces here, as you can see, lots of little ornaments all over. It's definitely worth to come and have a look and visit anyway. Have a look around. Love to look around the old buildings. Anyway, we're going to see if we can go around the other side for you, and then we'll see if we can go in. So as we can see, obviously lots of the older graves. You can also see parts of the wall that were there as well. I think you can just see that on the camera. So we'll just try and head round. There's a kind of a path that takes you round. Looks quite a big church. Again, I happened to see it, and I never been here before. But just I'll just try and expand this and show you. Unfortunately, it's quite a built-up area, so I can't sort of step further out and kind of show you the angles I'd want to show you because I've got the room. Let's just have a look at this window here. Look at that. Just see if I can zoom that in a bit for you. That's great. Anyway, another nice wood door. Do like how they got the pillars there. That's good. Ain't seen that before. Let's have a look this side. Looks like we've got a modern built part here. We'll just see if that's a garden here. Just have a little nose. Not sure whether that's private. Could be part of just a parish, you know, one of these little tranquil gardens you can just sit and contemplate in. Love this one here. Anyway, let's take a look and see if we can head in. So I think I've kind of got the church to myself at the moment. So we'll have a quick little skate around. Love the flags. Hey. So we'll come into this bit here. Nice hallway. And as you can see, love all these parts. Looks like more on modern brick, that one. But love the entrance, that's great. And we'll come in through another set of doors. We've got the font. I want to look at these windows through the light. But obviously this is the church inside. Definitely a used church with everything you need. Obviously we have our prayer area up there and obviously main altar there. But as you can see, really kept, really well loved church. Just have a quick look round. Let me just come across some of these plaques here in case you want to look like it. You can always zoom that in on the video anyway, on your screen. And we come to that window we just saw a minute ago. Let me zoom up here. Just see if I can come out and look at that. The detail on that. That is unbelievable. Anyway, let's carry on round. Just quickly get this done before obviously people need to come in. Really absolutely love this church. Look how they've completely set this out. Obviously we won't go any further than that. Full respect. Just see if I can zoom that a bit for you. Look at that. Yeah, that's lovely. And we'll come round again. We'll look at some of these other windows that we saw. And obviously another prayer area here that we sort of showed about. And as we can see also the organ as well. I'll just come round to this window. This is what I wanted to see. Let me just zoom this in a bit so you can see that. Look at that. So love a stained glass window. Then we'll just come round to the next one. I just want to show you all these stained glass windows because I'd rather capture this before anything happens, just in case, and we no more can't see them. But the detail is absolutely excellent. Let's just come back around. We've got one more window. We do, just bear with me. I do just love the stained glass windows. So let's just zoom that in a bit more for you. So can I get that a bit further? That's it. You should be able to see that perfect on your screen now. Look at that. That is really great. Okay, so I think we'll wrap it up there for today on our little short midweek video. So that is Thorpe St Andrew Parish Church on Thorpe Road in Norwich. So absolutely lovely place. Look at that. There's the old derelict parts there and the modern part there, and the windows were absolutely excellent. So yeah, let's just have a sit down for a minute. Okay, we will finish off there. Yeah, take a look. I've got a back catalogue of lots of different churches. We're slowly going around collecting lots of different churches, as many as we can, to try and keep the history. And when I'm not here anymore, I know you guys want me here all the time, but one day I won't be here, like we won't be, but it'd be good to archive on YouTube, and later on in years and years to come, people to come back and go through my back catalogue of what we had around East Anglia. We've got more churches to come in Suffolk and in Essex as well. So and possibly other places. So anyway, I will leave you guys for the rest of your day. Fortunately, you may be like me and be at work. I'm now on my way to another site. Enough of work. Right, don't forget, we're out of the country soon, so I'll be taking you with me, but more details to follow. So if you follow the channel, follow some of my lives and my shorts, you'll know what I'm on about. But yeah, more details to come. That's in the next week or so. So anyway, I'll shut up waffling now. I'll leave you for the rest of your day, and I will catch you at the weekend, where we'll most likely be at the coast again, while we kind of gain lots of coastal bits to show you before the season hits full on, and it'll be so busy. So anyway, I will catch you in the next one. Take care, and I'll see you very soon.